Hi everyone. Second part of being hungry for God. And I think about this. What does it really mean to be hungry for God? Because everyone thinks one thing or another. What is it really, as the Word of God teaches? You know, as I look through from Genesis all the way to Revelation, every time there is a man or a woman of God that God seems to choose to speak through. But the greatest of all these who was sent to earth was His Son, of course, Jesus Christ, who came not only to bring us the message of the gospel, to be bearer of good news, but also to bring salvation in a way that is eternal and that is free, and to be given to us. But their lifestyle is what I find to be the answer to this question. When we look at all these men and women of God, including Jesus Christ, they have one similarity. They are all so focused in pleasing God and God alone. Jesus Christ, who was the begotten Son and had shared that relationship which John speaks about in chapter 1 verse 1. He says, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. But that word, the Word was with God, speaks about a relationship between the Son and the Father, between God and the Word, the living Word. And this relationship seemed to have been there from eternity to eternity. And this was some relationship that had never suffered from any kind of miscommunication, any kind of being upset or disappointment or anything else. But in fact, they were so deeply in love for the whole eternity, and they lived in perfect harmony. And so this relationship, this is why Jesus Christ's word on earth was so transformational, because He brought the words of heaven. He brought the picture of heaven onto earth. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. The kingdom of heaven is right here for us to experience. That is why in His word there is so much power. This is the living power of God that comes to affect everything within its path. And John 17 verse 4, He says, I have glorified you on earth. I have finished the work which you have given to me to do. I have glorified you. There is a singleness. It is as if Jesus Christ is singly focused on to doing one thing and one thing in all totality, and that is to please His Father. That is to please the Creator, the God Himself. He encourages us to live a life. He says, be like me, become like Christ is, having that single focus on God and wanting to please Him. It doesn't have so much to do with religious act, because we see that the religious people in synagogues and here and there, everyone was upset with Jesus Christ. In fact, Jesus Christ didn't make that many friends. He didn't draw a big crowd and keep it. Everybody came, saw Him, and they were kind of disturbed by the way He teaches, because He was asking way too much. He was asking that you would give everything for one thing to get in return, and that is to please the Father who has created the heaven and earth. The Father who had a plan and a purpose for every one of us. It's amazing. Why should I give up something for something I have no idea what it is? I may get cheated out in the bargain, we ask. This is the key. For us to be hungry for God is when we find full confidence and trust in this God who created everything. I'm going to say, I hunger for you and your will and your plans and your purposes, whatsoever it may be. I hunger for that. And I want to dedicate all of my life, love, energy, everything within me to glorify you, Father. to do the work which you have asked me to do. This is my understanding for my life. If you feel this challenges you, I ask you to walk with me in this path. Asking God, make us hungry for yourself. Not religious acts, not some kind of new gimmick, but a deep desire that comes from the bottom of our soul that cannot be quenched any other way but by God Himself. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day.